Well, I was interested in Chinese medicine because I really found it fascinating, the way they saw the whole person as opposed to treating the symptoms, going after the cause.
So how effective is Chinese medicine in preventing illnesses?
Chinese medicine is very effective for preventing illnesses, but in this country people don't come for that. Mostly people came to me as a last resort. But in China, people do go, from very young to have treatment to stay well.
Is there a big success story you could just tell us about briefly of a patient that's been to you and been successfully treated?
I'm still impressed even now, after 21 years of treatments, that when people come with fairly difficult conditions, and I'm able to treat them and get them better. Everyone, is a success, really. Like I've said, lately with the infertility stuff, it's always nice because people say, "Oh, I wish I came to you," quite a few years ago. So to me, everyone I treat is a success.
And how does your approach differ from Western medicine?
Well, Chinese medicine is different to Western medicine. Each one has its benefits, and each one is no better than the other, really. For certain conditions, you don't come to me for Chinese medicine. You go to the hospital, you go to the GP, and we do encourage people to liaise with their GP. But for a lot of other conditions where the symptoms are treated, Chinese medicine is an acupuncture, to me, a lot better. For example, the skin problems I mentioned, back problems as well. And with infertility, it's a more natural way to treat. And I'm pleased to say that the doctors are now recommending this, which is good. The difference is we tailor-make the prescription for that person. So if 20 people came with some bronchial problem or skin problem, they'll each be treated in a different way as well. And that's what, Chinese medicine is more specific to the different people, and it treats them in a very different way. The diagnosis is different as well, where we take the pulses on each side of the hand, and there's 6 pulses on each side of the hand, and we check the tongue for the digestion, including the history, and then basically what we do then, we deal with the underlying cause of the problem and not look at the symptoms. And I think that's one of the big differences. It's a little bit different with acupuncture, but without giving a big history on it, the diagnosis is the same. The treatment, is different. Instead of taking something in, the needles, we activate the different acupuncture points and specific to that condition. So therefore, it's the way that it treats acupuncture, and that's why a lot of people sometimes are skeptical about it because they're not used to it. A needle going in, treating, as opposed to surgery and medication. It's a different form of treatment, one that's been going on for thousands of years as well. So over the test of time, it's proven. It needs a lot of time to actually explain it, but there's pathways or channels in the body, and along these pathways there's acupuncture points, and my job and an acupuncturist's job is to know where they are, locate them, and how to activate them.